Yes, Unity of Walnut Creek. Good morning. How y'all doing? Great to see you. How you doing at home, online? How's it going? Our piano players, they're switching off. So we're all good. Please rise in body or in spirit. Join us in singing. Here we go. Today I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful today. I choose to be loving, so loving today. I choose to be loving, loving today. I choose to be open, so open today. I choose to be open, open. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, 'cause it's all up to me. Today, I choose to be thankful, so thankful today. I choose to be thankful, thankful today. I choose to be joyful, so joyful today. I choose to be joyful, joyful. Whatever I choose is how my day's gonna be. I claim what I want, 'cause it's all up to me. It's all up to me today. I choose to be open, so open today. I choose to be open, open today. I choose to be grateful, so grateful today. I choose to be grateful, grateful. I am grateful, grateful. Last time, I am grateful, grateful.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to our Unity of Walnut Creek Sunday service. My name is Olivia.
And my name is Jeremy, and welcome to our service. Today is Birthday Sunday. Yeah, so if your birthday happens to fall in July, please stand so we may recognize you and sing happy birthday. Yay! Oh, all right. Lots of birthday babies here. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
We want to greet and bless everyone who is watching online with us today. Your presence adds to our spiritual community, and we are grateful you are here with us. Thank you for joining us today. Please join me in welcoming our featured musician, our very own Mitch Munroe. joined by Tyler on keyboard,
Yeah.
Dusty on bass, Dan on drums, Diane provided the prelude music, and Lisa is our Unity song leader and singing beautiful songs for us today. Thank you all for sharing your music with us.
Reverend Christy Hardwick will deliver today's message titled Radical Accountability. Yeah.
And Reverend Christy has joined us many times in speaking, but I'm not sure she's ever got a proper introduction. So I'm going to read her bio on the back of her book. And she actually has 3 books that she has written, and all 3 of them are in the bookstore. So just a little shout out to her, because I think she deserves a little more recognition. So. Okay, so Reverend Christy Hardwick's experience spans the public and private sectors with decades in high-tech leadership, elected school governance, and a spiritual guidance ministry. She is the author of Radical Self-Tenderness and To What End, both of which have served many in search for peace, meaning, and purpose in their lives. She lives between California and Italy and shares 4 children and 7 grandchildren with her wife, Jane.
Okay, let's take a moment to be grateful. Oh, I'll take care of that. All right, if you do have a phone on you, which we all probably do, please turn it to silent if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a moment to be grateful for the land our center rests upon. This is Bay Miwok and Ohlone land.
We honor the Bay Miwok and Ohlone people of today and are grateful for those who were stewards of this land before us. We commit to taking care of these sacred native grounds and Mother Earth.
Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. Our vision for the world, and let's say this together, please. We envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
Our mission is who we have come here to be, and let's say this together. We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all. Our core values are love,
Connection, service, and wisdom. If you are with us for the first time, welcome. If you feel comfortable doing so, please raise your hand so we may give you a welcome packet. In addition to information about Unity, this welcome packet includes a $10 coupon, which you can use to attend a class or other event here at Unity. Anybody new? Oh, okay. We invite everybody to visit our Welcome Center bookstore across the patio after service. And if you are a newcomer, you can receive a welcome gift, and we'll hope that you'll choose to stay with us and visit.
Connection cards are available in the newcomer welcome packets in the seat pockets in front of you. These are for everyone. And with this card, you may submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray with you throughout the week.
You may also share feedback and request information. Please place your card in the basket with the offering. For those of you viewing online, connection cards are available on the Watch Live page of our website. There's always something meaningful happening here at Unity, and here are a few highlights this week.
This coming week, discover a new way to connect, learn, and grow at Unity. On Wednesday is the Love and Light Reiki Circle at 7:30 p.m. Whether you're new to Reiki or a seasoned healer looking to share your gifts, all are welcome. Then on Friday at 7 p.m., come have fun playing Bunko. Bunko is a fast-paced dice game that's easy to learn and a lot of fun. Find details about these and other events in our new July ongoing events brochure available on the patio, and they look like this.
Okay. Well, I'd like to invite Tyler. Well, he already invited himself. Tyler, come on down. Tyler's going to tell us about the Live on the Lawn concert happening next Saturday.
Yes, I am. This coming Saturday. Okay, what do we want? More music.
Yeah.
And we're going to deliver that in spades on Saturday. It's the absolute highlight of our concert season. A beautiful summer evening. You're out there on a chair or lawn chair on the lawn, on the patio, but you're also grooving to the R&B and classic rock and soul sounds of the New Frantics, featuring our own Joey Pena on vocals and bass. We're getting him out of the sound booth, and it's just an absolutely lovely evening. Lots of room for dancing. You will dance with these guys. If you have not experienced the New Frantics before, ask Fran or ask Veronica Wolf. Some of our folks know them, been to their shows, absolutely love them. But also, we have a wonderful taco bar dinner that you can reserve, so you don't have to bring your own food. You're welcome to bring your own picnic dinner, but it's really fun to get this taco bar dinner, which you do need to reserve in advance. So today's the last day you can go in the bookstore and reserve that dinner. Can you show up at the door and buy the dinner? No, you cannot. So if you didn't get it today, or if you're watching online and you want to make sure you get it and you're not here, just go on the website. There's an online registration portal. You can buy the dinner there. Whether you bring a dinner or not, though, you better be here. Doors open 6:30, music at 7. This Saturday, the 11th, live on the lawn. See you there. Woo! Wow!
Next Sunday, July 12th, I plan to join Reverend Christy Hardwick for the Light Workers Way Forward, a workshop based on her newly released book, The Absence of Light, Radical Accountability and a Way Forward, which she will also touch more on in just a few moments. You'll gain insight into how you do and can effectively contribute to the social fabric while maintaining inner peace. Hone your ability to respond with intention and clarity to help create beloved community.
Have you ever wished you had some guidance during the week to remember and apply the message you heard on Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is your opportunity to do so. Reverend Kristen invites you to meet with her on 6 Thursday evenings to relate the message to your life and to apply the spiritual principles. We'll discuss, visualize, journal, and experience customized practices to help us literally walk the talk. The group begins on Thursday, July 23rd at 7 p.m. Okay. As we prepare for our time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath and affirming our statement of faith together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. We begin with music, followed by guided meditation and silence.
Voice still and small, deep within all, I hear you call, singing in dark and rain, sorrow and pain, still you singing, calming my fears, quenching my tears through all the years, singing. Voice still and small, deep within all, I hear you call, singing. In dark and rain, sorrow and pain, still you remain, singing, calming my fears, quenching my tears through all the years, singing.
Breathing in the beauty and the truth of those words, knowing that Spirit forever and always is singing through our hearts. We are grateful to know that the still small voice speaks constantly, assuring, supporting, enlightening. We need only listen. Breathing in, feet on the ground, feeling the support of the earth. We put our focus inward and we hear. we return to the room, we have the singing of spirit playing in the background, ever available, always whispering, always answering, always reminding, the one life, the one power, the one presence, the all-sufficiency, right where we are. And so it is.
Voice still and small, deep inside all, I hear you call, singing in dark and rain, sorrow and pain, still you remain, singing, calming my fears, quenching my tears through all the years, singing.
I went up to the mountain because you asked me to. Way over the cloud to where the sky was blue. I could see all around me. I could see everywhere. I could see all around me. Everywhere. Sometimes I feel like I have never been nothing but tired. And I'll be walking till the day that I expire. Sometimes I lay down, no more can I do. And then I'll go on again because you asked me to. Some days I look down, I'm afraid I will fall. Though the sun shines, I see nothing at all. Then I hear your sweet voice come and then go, telling me softly, you love me so. The peaceful valley, way over the mountain, the peaceful valley that few come to know. I may never get there, never here this lifetime, but sooner or later, it's there I will go. Sooner or later, it's there I will go.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Lisa. Up to the mountain and deep inside. Our consciousness is there in the still small place, but it also is there as we rise in consciousness and are capable of seeing from the mountaintop. So happy to be here. It's a privilege to speak to all of you, to stand in for Reverend Kristen, beautiful light that she is, being where she needs to be right now and giving me the privilege of being with you. Thank you. If you were here last week, you got to hear Jody. And the thing that I thought about and continue to think about after just the reverberations of all the love that she shared and the depth of her story and the ruthless truth that she told about where she came from and how she arrived to where she is today, thinking about transformation and what's possible, right? I thought about what she showed us is that we can be in places that we don't think we belong. We can go through things that we don't think we can get through, but yet we do survive, right? So I think about that in terms of us celebrating this 250th anniversary at a time when some of us are celebrating and some of us are mourning and some of us are doing it all at the same time. Because we know there's transformation possible in the story of a country, in the story of a person. And thank goodness there's a possibility for us to transform and change. I think about that for myself. And I've been here a few times, and I've talked to you about a few different things. But today, it's a little different of a subject for me. And I love how everyone was listening to the title of my talk and said, oh. Oh. What is she going to talk about? What's that all about? So I am now, you heard in my bio that I was working in high tech for a time. I was in governance, different things. I coach leaders, do this kind of work. And then in the last few years, Spirit has given it to me that my work is to write and to share messages. I thought I was a writer when I was 11 years old, and I was writing poetry about Vietnam. And I thought I was going to be a writer when I went to college and when I went through high tech and when I went through all the different things I went through, but never was the time until now. So it says, okay, now you're going to be writing. So the first book that I wrote was called Radical Self-Tenderness. And it was a book about how I was terrified of tenderness and how and why that was and how could I get through it, right? Sweet picture of a flower on the front, yeah. And then I wrote this book called To What End the next year, and it was about, what is it that we are here for? What are my goals and aspirations now after my many decades of living on this planet? And I landed on love and the idea of loving deep and wide, but took us through the journey of sometimes changing what that moving target is of where we think we need to be and what we think we need to do. So I planned the next book, and it was going to be, is it okay to be happy in a world that suffers? I thought, this is the thing I want to write about. I already started to formulate it in the mind. And then I got a message from Spirit that said, no. Sorry, not writing about that. When the record gets scratched over and it's, the song stops. Whoa, I was just, is it okay to be happy? Yeah, let me think about that. I like that. No. You were going to write about whether or not and how you are complicit in the circumstances in the world that you don't like. And you keep talking about how you don't like them. And you talk about how much you hate this and you hate that. And those people and those things. So I want you to write about this now. So my sweet little books, the pink cover and the green cover and the flowers and everything. And then I get to write this, yeah. and it's called The Absence of Light. So I was explaining to my daughter-in-law what I was going to write about. I'm going to take inventory on myself. Do I have something to do with the way things are? If I believe as I say I believe, which is that we're all one and it's all connected and that everything that you do affects other people, then how could I say that I'm not part of what's going on? So I had to look at that. And she said, wow, that's radical accountability. I said, yes, it is. That's exactly what it is. Initially, I had a byline that tied it more to the current political situation, but my editors and Spirit was wiser than me and said, that's going to make the book, again, one of those dividing points and something that maybe not everyone can pick up. But it turned out to be that this is for all of us, that I was to write this to say, okay, let me take my inventory. Where was it that I didn't learn enough about something? Where was it that I didn't care enough about something? Where was it that I didn't do enough about something? And I went through this ruthlessly and listed almost everything that came through. I said, remember when this, remember when that, remember when this. You had choices and you made a decision. And what I landed on, I learned that I often would write a check but instead of feeling. I landed on, I know that there's overfishing, but I still like to eat fish, so I'm going to do that. I landed on, Amazon is the way to go because you can get things faster, even if I know there's things, that's a problem with that company. There's a list, and the list went on. And the list about things I learned about from other people who were teaching me about what was happening in the world, and I would listen to some of it and say, oh, some of that's conspiracy theory. I don't actually want to consider that. No. It's all love. It's love. And it's true, and I actually needed to listen to some of those things. I needed to actually be aware. So for me to have compassion, to be present to the world's issues, and to tell someone that I have a teaching that will help you carry you through the world as it is behaving, and you can actually be part of shifting the narrative in the world. You can be part of changing the world. You can't actually change what you don't know. And it's difficult for you to know if you're not willing to listen. And this is a tough part for us as metaphysicians. Do I actually have to listen about the problems in the world? Do I actually have to know something about what's going on out there? I think we do. I was married to someone who's a European, and we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things, and we still talk to each other often. We share a child. And I was complaining about something going on in the world that I didn't like and didn't agree with, and was just so certain that I knew what was happening. And he said, well, do you know that historically this, and this happened? No. Did you know that X said this and the promise was made to that? And so I got educated about just one situation that I didn't really know about. I had my point of view, but it wasn't based on any facts or anything that I actually knew. Nothing wrong with having a point of view, but it said to me, where else am I presuming and not listening? What about those people who I'm liking to blame, that I'm pointing the fingers at a lot right now, even if I'm still trying not to do it? Look what they're doing over there. Look what they're doing over there. Look what they're doing over there. But what about me? How is my being contributing to what they're doing? Tough one for us. But I went back to the Bible, which I don't often read anymore or quote, but it's one of the scriptures that I like to look at sometimes. And Spirit gave to me that scripture, which I didn't remember for sure what it was, but it kept saying it in my head. And I said, okay, it's something about a log in your eye and a splinter in your brother's. What's that thing? Something about a log in your eye and a splinter in your brother's. And then I went and read it. I was so surprised by the first word in that scripture. The first word has an exclamation point. It says, hypocrite. How dare you talk about the splinter in your brother's eye when there's a log in your own eye? Right? And that was that whole chapter on non-judgment, not worrying about the lilies of the field, and judge not lest you be judged. The whole message was about you are not the one who decides whether your brother is in the right or the wrong. You decide what's going on in your heart and look at what's holding you back and look what's in your way. So how could I possibly be a beacon of light and be helpful if I am pointing fingers because of the splinters other people are having or doing? Now, this is where it gets really hard. I know it's hard for me. Some of those splinters are harming people. Some of those splinters really hurt. Some of those we want them to fix it now. Stop what you're doing now. I know what's right now. But they can't hear me if I'm not acknowledging that we are in this together. What you're doing, my brother, is harmful. I need to let you know that. Different than, you're wrong, I'm right, listen to me. Okay? Even it comes to my mind now, John Lewis always comes to my mind and things like this. When he was being beaten after crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge, marching for the rights that we all hold so dear, he was praying when that boot was coming to his face, praying for his brother who was lost. So this is the thing. He was praying as the boot was coming to his face. And then I saw him on television take that person and hold him and say, I forgive you. He did that, and that was real. Okay? So when we think we can't get over the people who don't believe as we believe or think as we think or doing something that, in my case, is harmful to my family, I'm married to a woman, if we think we can't, we have to look at the examples of how we can. And for ourselves decide, who are we going to be in this new now? There's a new now. There's always a new now. And the new now has things in it that really terrify me. And the new now has things in it, as I wrote in the poem I shared with you a few weeks ago when I was here, sometime earlier this year, about being an insanely grieving madwoman, about all the things that are going on. I have to feel that humanity. But the grief is not just because of what they're doing. The grief is because of what I have not done or am not doing. And this is also where it gets difficult for us. We have so much going on. Is she going to say there's another list of things I have to do? I've got to write postcards, I got to do this, I got to write my representative, I've got to do it. The point is the attitude with which we do anything we do. It doesn't matter your list. I have my list. It's worth reading because you can see the process I went through. But what matters is what's on your list. What do you feel like you could live more into as a loving being? So when I'm someplace, and my wife knows I have a really bad sense of direction, but I have a really great sense of direction when there are signposts. So when they have the little dot and it says, you are here, I'm really good at that. And then I can go, right? So what I looked at in my life was, I say what I want is beloved community. I say what I want is beloved community, and beloved community requires me to have open arms. But if I'm busy doing this, if I'm looking over there, and I say I want to go here, it's really difficult to go in the right direction when you don't have everything aligned with that direction. So I need to be every way aligned with the direction of beloved community and with the direction of love, if that's what I say my values are. So that's why I say radical. I have a slide that even defines the word radical. I know we have people with that. Deep, fundamental change. Bold, unconventional. Not just little incremental things. Taking a completely different view. Stopping the pointing, looking at other people over here and over there, and keeping so much track of what's happening in the world that we don't pay attention to what's happening here. And who we're being standing in that space. So I want to be radical about that. And people wonder sometimes who've read other books of mine, they'll say, well, what about radical self-tenderness? Did you give up on that? No. Tenderly, I went through this list. I didn't shame myself and blame myself and then get a puddle on the floor. That wasn't going to be useful to anyone. I tenderly said, look, the intentions you had and the values you have and the way you're behaving are not necessarily aligned. And does it mean that I've fixed everything? No. I struggle with some things. I'm Amazon sober for 9 months now. I went off Facebook since December. But those are the choices that I'm making. But yet, you heard that we live in Italy part of the time, so I'm on a jet a few times a year. Yet I care about the environment, And when I said I cared about human trafficking and all those kind of things, and then I learned what some of the companies do behind it, I was still shopping and pushing the button until I stopped. But the first step was to say, oh, look, I'm out of alignment with my own values. Doesn't mean I make an immediate switch on everything I'm doing. It's just saying I'm staying awake and aware to what's actually my contribution to the fabric right now and being honest about it. Even when I can't make the change immediately, even when I don't fix it immediately, I'm not being righteous and saying, look what they're doing. I'm looking and saying, look what I am being, and can I do this differently from a loving place? So I still love. And the thought I have, there's another slide that describes kind of my philosophy that I've reiterated over and over to myself. We're all made of the same stuff. We share a planet. And what each of us thinks and says and does matters to the whole. If I believe that, I must have something to do with the way things are today. It's a web. Any of us moves in it. It has a reverberation. I truly embody that and believe that for each of us, our own inventory, our own cleaning up of our own house, putting it in order, is part of the ordering of the universe. That's what we're being asked to do. Take that log out of our own eyes first. And then from a place of love and compassion and acceptance for our own faults and for our own inherent humanity, we can move forward, moving toward beloved community, but in truth, in knowing that we all are part of everything that we see out there in the world. As much as we would like to say, I'm only part of the good stuff, we're part of everything we see out in the world, all of it. It's all us, and each of us being our own channel and our own station, our own center of creativity, can make changes, can be aware, and can then align with love. I have an affirmation for us to share. I am accountable for my conscious contributions to community. I align with love. May it be your way. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy, for that great message. When Uggs were in style, I had a pair. And my cousin was so mad that I had Uggs because of the animal cruelty. But she ate meat and she wore makeup that did animal testing. And I thought, wow, what a hypocrite. So I wonder, How many of us have those things that we point to somebody else, but maybe we're contributing to that same problem that we're advocating against? So it'd be interesting for everybody to kind of step back and say, what can I do to make this situation better? And I also think about politics. And if we don't like the division and we're all one, but as soon as you pick a side, you're contributing to that division too. So some very interesting things to think about. And I really feel building, rather than fighting against what we hate, building more of what we love. So thank you so much.
You want me to do this part?
Sure.
Our prayer chaplains are available after this service to provide personal prayer support. If you are a prayer chaplain serving today, would you please stand up? Thank you. Our prayer chaplains wear the purple stoles. Whether you have a joy or concern in your heart today, praying with our prayer chaplains is a powerful opportunity to have your intentions raised up in consciousness.
Now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving.
Woo!
I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive. In truth, there is no lack or limitation. Abundance is our true nature.
For your convenience, there are a variety of ways to financially give to this community, shown on the screen in front of you. And for those of you watching online, there is a donate button on the Watch Live page. We encourage everyone to set up regular and automatic giving to Unity using your bank's free bill pay service.
We now invite you to take your tithe and offering in your hand and your heart and repeat our affirmation together. Divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful.
Yeah. Tonight I heard heavenly music, music from up above. They're made up of all the greats. They were singing sweet songs of love. Well, heavenly music, music from up above. Heavenly music, they were singing sweet, sweet songs of love. They were singing songs for the old and young. Yeah. They were singing songs for everyone. The band was playing songs, yeah, that we all know. Sweet rock and roll. Let me hear it now. Heavenly music. All right now. Music from up above. Heavenly music. They were singing
invite the ushers up with the offerings. As we bless this offering, we bless the giver and the gift, that it may go forth and multiply and increase the good in our lives and the lives of those we touch. Together, we give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now. So it is.
All right. Bring in the young folks. We are a circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. The light in you and the light in me are one. The light in you and the light in me are one.
Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. We had a good little group today. We're kind of working our way through the 4 agreements. And today we were talking about making assumptions and how we, instead of making assumptions, we can be curious about the world around us. And being curious means asking questions. So we did a few little games about how we can be curious and ask questions about the world that's going on around us. And you want to talk about it?
We played some fun detective games.
Detective
Stuff.
games? Yeah. Almost, but. And this is why he usually stays home with Dad on Sundays. Katie, did you want to say anything? No? Okay. Well, JJ's here for comic relief, and we appreciate him. Yeah, so stay curious, everyone. Thank you.
Let's bless our children and teachers together. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you.
Yay! All right, let's rise in body or in spirit so we can sing our closing song. Check with your neighbor. If you're a hand holder, let's make sure they are too. Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
You are the light, the love, and the peace on earth right now. So let your light shine and have fun and spread joy. Amen.